Okay, students of grade 8, we are going to take the second topic of biology. Today is 17 March 2020 and day is Tuesday. Our course is Cambridge Checkpoint Science grade 8. Our topic is 4.4 Keeping Fit. So, how do you know that you are fit or not? If you're able to do moderate exercise without getting too tired, then you are fit. It means that if you can exercise a moderate exercise and you don't get tired, then you are fit. Okay, tell me, in your daily life, how much do you exercise? I don't think that any of us do regular exercise. What we do, we can run for bus, we cycle, or we climb some of the stairs. That's what we do in the name of exercise. But on the other hand, professional athletes like footballers, tennis players, they have to do very vigorous exercise to keep them fit. So we have always heard that we have to do exercise is good for your health. So how exercise is helpful? The answer is the exercise makes our muscles strong. Okay, so they can work harder when you need them to work hard, especially your heart and breathing muscles. Okay, because when you exercise, your heart and your breathing muscles works more harder. So how exercise is helpful? Exercise make our muscles strong, especially heart and breathing muscles, so they can work harder when we need them to work hard. Okay, energy for muscles. We are talking here about keeping fit. So first thing that comes in our mind is exercise. So when we exercise, our muscles need energy, right? And from where this energy came from? This energy comes from respiration. And then this energy is converted to movement energy for exercise. Okay. Okay. So I have told you that when you do exercise, your muscles need energy. And this energy comes from aerobic respiration. What is respiration? It is the release of energy when glucose and oxygen react together, and this energy is used to do life processes. So when you do exercise, you need energy, and when you need energy, you respire. Okay, and this respiration gives you energy to do the exercise. So if you do harder exercise, you will need more energy, and if you need more energy, you have to respire more. Your body has to do more respiration. And what is respiration? Let me remind you, it is the reaction of glucose and oxygen to produce energy. Okay, so if you want to respire more, you need more glucose and more oxygen. Okay, if you want to do harder exercise, you will need more energy. For more energy, your body has to respire more or do more aerobic respiration. And if your body has to do more respiration, your body needs more glucose and more oxygen. Okay, so if your body needs more glucose and more oxygen, how will it reach your body? Okay, or you can say, how will it reach your muscles? Glucose and oxygen, glucose and oxygen go to the muscle through blood. You know, blood go to your cells and provide all the nutrients to your body. So glucose and oxygen go to muscles. Why muscles? Because you are doing exercise, and during exercise your muscles are used. So glucose and oxygen go to muscle through blood. So if you are doing harder exercise, your heart pump faster. Okay, have you noticed that if you do a harder exercise, or if you run for a long time, your heart pump faster. Okay, you can feel that your heart is beating faster and faster. Why? This is the reason, that glucose and oxygen go to muscles through blood. So when you are doing harder exercise, your heart pump faster. So if I ask that why heart pump faster during harder exercise, then this is your answer. Why your heart pump faster while during harder exercise? So the answer is that glucose and oxygen go to muscle through blood. So during harder exercise, your heart pump faster. Why? When your heart will pump faster through blood, the glucose and oxygen will go to the muscles. So your heart will pump faster, and through blood, the glucose and oxygen go to the muscles. Okay, and during harder exercise, you feel that you breathe faster. Okay, I told you that if you are running, if you are running, two things will happen. One, your heart will pump faster, and number two, you breathe faster, right? So why you breathe faster? Because you need more oxygen. Here I told you that when you are doing a harder exercise, your body needs more glucose and more oxygen. Okay, so during harder exercise you need more oxygen, so you breathe faster, you take in oxygen, and this oxygen will go to the muscles. Okay, and this glucose and oxygen go to muscles through blood. So during harder exercise, your heart pump faster. This is the answer of this question: why heart pump faster while you are doing harder exercise? And if I ask that why you breathe faster during harder exercise. So this is the answer, that during harder exercise you need more oxygen, so you breathe faster. Okay, I will summarize this, that if you want to do harder exercise, you need more energy, you do more aerobic respiration, and your body need more glucose and more oxygen, and this glucose and oxygen go to your muscles through blood. So during harder exercise, your heart pump faster. Second, when you're doing harder exercise, you need more oxygen, so you breathe faster. So if I ask that why your heart pump faster during harder exercise, you will say that when you are doing harder exercise, your body need more glucose and more oxygen, and this glucose and oxygen go to muscles through blood. So during harder exercise, your heart pump faster, so it can provide glucose and oxygen faster to the muscles. And why you breathe faster during harder exercise? Because during harder exercise you have to respire more, and to respire more you need more oxygen. So if you need more oxygen, you have to breathe faster. Okay, so I'm going to summarize this topic of keeping fit. How do you know that you're fit? If you're able to do a moderate amount of exercise without getting too tired, then you are fit. And why do you exercise? You exercise because it makes your muscles strong, and they can work harder when we need them to work hard. So exercise makes your muscles strong, especially your heart and your breathing muscles, so they can work harder when you need them to work hard. For example, if you have to go to a marathon, okay, and you run daily 1 kilometer, then your leg muscles are strong, your heart muscles are strong, your breathing muscles are strong. So when you're going to run a marathon, is a race in which you run. Okay. So if you are going to win a marathon, your body is ready for this because you are already running 1 kilometer every day. So when you need them to work harder during a marathon, they will work hard because they are ready now. So during exercise, your muscles become strong, especially your heart and breathing muscles, so they can work harder when you need them to work hard. So how do you get energy for your muscles? I told you that you have you want energy for everything you do. For example, if you want to run, you need energy. If you want to, um, let's say, if you want to use your mobile, you need energy for that. And how do you get energy? By eating, right? So during aerobic respiration, what happens? That glucose and oxygen react together to produce energy, and you use this energy to for the life processes or to perform your daily activities. So this is the main function of aerobic respiration, that it gives you energy and you use this energy for your life processes. Okay, so when you're exercising your muscles, you're using your muscles, and your muscles need energy, and this energy comes from respiration, and respiration will release energy, and you will use this energy in the form of movement energy. You will move your muscles and do the exercise. So if you're doing harder exercise, you need more energy, so you have to respire more, and you need more glucose and more oxygen. And this glucose and oxygen go to your muscles through blood. So when you're doing harder exercise, two things happen to your body. Your heart will pump faster and you breathe faster. Why your heart pump faster? Because your heart will pump the blood, and your blood has to give oxygen and glucose to the muscles so they can respire and produce energy. And why you breathe faster? Because during harder exercise you need more oxygen. So in this diagram, this is a person who is doing arm exercise. Okay, you can say he's lifting the dumbbells. Here he's breathing faster, so the oxygen diffuses into the blood from air. He's taking oxygen from the blood. Sorry. He's taking oxygen from the air, and air is going into the blood. Here, breathing muscles work faster to bring extra oxygen to lungs. Inside your lungs, your breathing muscles are working harder, okay, so they can take more oxygen from the air. Now here, heart pump quickly to send blood to arm muscles. Your heart is pumping faster, so it can supply the blood to the arm muscles. And what is in this blood? Glucose and oxygen. And here the energy is supplied by respiration. This is a summary of our topic. Oxygen diffuse here from air to the blood. Here your breathing muscles are working harder, so they can bring extra oxygen to the lungs. And this oxygen will go to the blood, and your heart will pump quickly to send this blood to the arm muscles. And here your arms will respire, and they will produce energy by respiration. 3 and 4. Okay. So what is the main function of aerobic respiration? That they gives you energy. Okay, and you get this energy to perform, and you get this energy and you perform all your daily life activities. I hope that this is clear. Now tell me that when you talk about being fit, two things come to your mind. Number one, exercise, and number two, diet. Diet, that whatever you eat. So now we will discuss about our diet and fitness. Okay, so now we are going to talk about diet. We all know that if you are taking a healthy diet, a balanced diet, a good diet, then you will remain fit. Your body will have enough nutrients. For example, enough carbohydrates, enough protein, enough vitamins. But if you have a bad diet, what is diet? Whatever you eat in your one day is your diet. If you have a bad diet, for example, if you eat too much sweet, okay, if you eat too much sugar, then it's a bad diet, because you're not taking enough nutrients in your body. For example, your body needs everything: carbohydrates, protein, vitamins, fats, water. But if you're taking too much sugar, you're not taking enough carbohydrate, enough protein, then you will become unfit. So if you eat more, you will be overweight. Overweight means you will become fat and you will be unfit. And if you are unfit, why it is not good for your body? There are three reasons. First of all, look that your body is a machinery. Okay, your Allah Ta'ala has made our body like a machine. Okay, so for example, if you have a toaster at your house, okay, if you are using your toaster 12 to 15 times a day, do you think that it will last longer? No, it will not last longer. Okay, you are going to destroy your toaster at the end. You will burn your toaster at the end. So if you have a machinery, you have to use this machinery moderately. For example, 5 to 6 times a day. Okay, not 15 to 16 times a day. That's the case, same with your body. Allah Ta'ala has given you a body. It is a machine. So use it moderately. Now, if you eat more, you will become overweight. You will be unfit. Now, three things will happen. Number one, extra mass of body. You have a large body now. So, you need more energy to move. I told you that whatever you do, even if you move, you need energy. And for this energy, you have to respire more. So for more energy, your body has to respire more. Your heart has to your heart and your breathing muscles work harder. So if they are doing a harder exercise, if your muscles, heart and breathing muscles are doing a lot of work even to move you, then what do you think? Will it last longer? No. So stay fit. Number one, the extra mass of body. If you have extra mass of body, you will need more energy to move. So your heart and your breathing muscles have to work harder even to move you. So if they will work harder and harder, eventually you are going to destroy your heart and breathing muscles. Number two, your heart will pump harder. Why? To push blood around your larger body. Okay, because they have to supply glucose and oxygen and all other nutrients to your body So your heart is going to pump harder. And if you are putting a lot of pressure on your heart, eventually you are going to destroy your heart. And number three, space inside arteries get narrower. For example, if you're eating a lot of oily food, okay, which contains a lot of fat, this is your artery. The fat will deposit inside your arteries, right? Now there is less space for the blood to go, right? So the space inside arteries get narrower. Fat deposits inside them and it will cause blood pressure because the blood will have more pressure. Okay, because if the blood will come with less pressure, the blood will not be able to move through the artery. So if there are fat deposits, your blood pressure will increase and you will have the disease of blood pressure. So I will summarize this, that number one point is that your body is a machine, so use this machinery wisely. If you put too much pressure on your body machinery, that you will eventually destroy your body, or in other words, you will get diseases. So if you eat more, you will be overweight, you will be unfit. So number one, you will have a large body, you will have an extra mass of body, so your body will need more energy to move. So your heart and your breathing muscles have to work harder. Number two, your heart will pump harder to push the blood around a larger body because the blood has to supply all the nutrients including glucose and oxygen to your body. And number three, the space inside arteries get narrower. Why? Because fat deposits inside them. And then from here, the blood will go with a larger pressure. So eventually, you will have the disease of blood pressure. You can say high blood pressure. So what is the point? That keep your diet healthy and balanced. So this is all about keeping fit. Now we will go to our fifth topic of chapter number 4, that is cigarettes and health.